Molweni kuni nonke makhaya. Welcome back to my channel. Nothing but the tea featuring Utando, guys. Like, then wow. For those of you who are seeing my face for the very first time, namkelekile ko channel yamu. So please, nibe the citizens right, guys, and do the right things. Ni subscribe, ni like, ni share, and ni put it on as a notification so that every single time I post a video, you guys get notified. Those of you who are coming back and have been subscribing, darling, welcome back. And I love you guys so much, and I thank you guys so much for inaso, guys, inaso, nothando, elindibonisa lona. Noba i-videos zami sometimes kubone sokolo ndiyazi uba kukho abantu abazohlala besenza izinto bendinceda, bendikhuthaza, bendixelela ubana you're doing the things, just keep pushing. Like, I really do appreciate that, and I love you guys all for that. And ningancaphi, ningadinwa. I'm just glad to be back, and I'm glad to be speaking to you guys like ixesha lide, really ixesha lide, but siyazama. And sizozama, ngenkxaso yenu nesupport yenu sizozama, sizoqhuba, and we will do the thing. Right, guys? Ningacinga ke this video is a skin routine, acho. Skin routine. The reason why I just even have this mask is because today, for the past couple of days, skin sorry, exercise does go kantoni kukho amaqhakuva andiyazi avelaphi. But every single time I get pimples now, because back in high school it was different. Every single time that I get pimples right now, it's just for me a sign that I'm under a lot of like pressure and under a lot of stress. And I definitely am. Like, child. I feel like every student will feel the same, you know? But I saw skin routine, asikho kwa skin routine, guys. Baningi abantu abandibuzayo like usebenzisa ntoni for ubuso bakho. One thing endingakwazi uyitsho is skin someone soze ndisiyeke sibole, guys, and I will never go out, like not go out, like leave the house or be seen. This skin is right, because I'm very insecure. This skin, some like what people see on my face, like specifically, and I always make sure that right now I don't even put a lot of effort. Like, I honestly just do the basics. I use a Dove, the soap, and I pay soap by sunlight, guys, because honestly sunlight does the things. It's the ghetto, but it definitely does the thing, and it actually works. But I prefer Dove more because sunlight is just, the block is just annoying, really. It's not soft, it's not smooth, it's just hard, and it's tough. It's that tough love kind of soap, whereas the Dove's like that, you know, cute, soft. It was in my mind, this Garnier charcoal 3-in-1 such a type of situation, and in daytime I saw it on TV, and I was like, that would be so cute. And I had this for almost like 2 years now. The trick is, don't use it every day. There's no need. Okay, if I'm not a problem, if you don't have acne problems, there's no need for you to use it every day. There's just one of those days, like Mnangok, that I feel that the pimples are just doing the most. And I feel in, like, you know, when you have like pimples and they are irritating you, and just like start squeezing them, and more come out, that type of situation. And just so that I cannot do that, I just put this on every now and then. It doesn't happen all the time, right? So that's basically what it is. Otherwise, there is absolutely no skin routine. This is definitely also not a skin routine video. It's just honestly one of those days. I insecurities as a school, like back in the day, right? I'm a cock over stressed, no stressed, whatever. it's adolescence, ezozinto, like just ukukula and stuff. And acne has always been like a very, very big fear of mine. I really feel like it's it's not good for the self-esteem. It's definitely not good for the self-esteem. It definitely wasn't good for my self-esteem in school. Besides that, I also had braces, child. Don't see now that I have these straight teeth. I definitely did not finish my braces treatment situation because I kept on like breaking my braces, and my mom was like, just take the shit off because child, you're trying me with my finances, you're trying me right there. Guys, I used to eat apple. Don't know, I just used to be a rebel. I didn't like being confined to not doing things that I used to do, or like not eating things that I used to eat, and not just, I didn't like it, although it obviously was not gonna work because I was breaking the braces, and being brace face, pimple face, child, there's nothing cute about that. There's absolutely nothing cute about that. And now that my skin has, like, I'm grown, like, and like skin samsia, guys, honestly, I'm greatly impressed. I'm greatly impressed because it just makes me think of all of those years that I used to be so insecure about, like the pimples. And now it's pandemic stuff. I don't even have to leave the house if I'm looking like this. High school, obviously, if you school, and whether Felicia insecure or not, like you will just deal with those things that is school, and people will bully you because of that, and it just wasn't a pleasant experience. So now that I feel that Skin Sam I've taken control over my glow, my skin glow, I honestly, I'm never looking back ever again. Like, honestly, never ever looking back. Izinto that brings out pimples for me now. It's a stress, guys. It's stress. So university is real. It's depression in university is real, and impaired mental health is real in varsity. Like, and intole that we create a platform where we can speak about it, but honestly, I don't think, especially from people back home or our families, like they support us the way that they should when it comes to mental health, right? And we can't fault them because they didn't know how to do it. This is like not a foreign concept, but something that wasn't given much attention to, especially in our like culture, especially my culture. Like, if you didn't get into the depression, they almost see it like as an excuse of not wanting to do something or not wanting to socialize with the family or whatever, which is obviously a problem. But I'm doing my very best to address such within my family. So, and I feel like they're taking it well, they're learning well. Obviously, it's deep, but it's real. It's honestly real. And studying in Boston, like studying during a pandemic, kunzima, all because you have all of this like pressure, and then you reach out life on your own, like student life and academics, you figure out because you don't even see your lectures, and these four walls, guys, as cute as it may look, or as cute as it may seem, and as great as the personal space may be, right? Sometimes kubanzima. Like, it's really where you face your demons, because where do I, like, no one is there to motivate you, or no one is there to listen to you when you need to cry or vent or whatever. So it's very, very difficult. So we need to really try, Nati, as students, to really take care of ourselves and really take care of our mental health, because honestly, academics are important, but your mental health is even bigger of an importance. And if you are compromising in mental health yakho, that just means that I was as a person, I would say that I can't say valuables, but valuables. A degree is a valuable, or like something that you can have a possession over. But in order to get there, and in order to get there successfully, you must be 100%, child. You definitely need to be 100%. But kunzima, I definitely will not lie. Kunzima. Even just identifying that economic like is just a big problem. But inazo pros, inazo cons, into yofunda, like, as a student and during the pandemic, definitely a pro for me because I honestly feel like njengoba online izinto, you have at least more power to ba more control, to control how, to control your lectures. Let me just say that. To control your lectures. Tell me if something is wrong, if there's something wrong that's happening, you didn't submit an assignment in time, or something is wrong with the test, child, you can always come up with reasons. I'm going to say excuses. Reasons is sense. Reasons that you couldn't have used if you were, class-based. You understand what I'm saying? So I enjoy it for that specifically because now I'm definitely lazy and it's self-discipline it lacks. And the first thing that I was concerned about when this whole entire thing happened was shit, like it's self-discipline. I need to now step it up like ASAP, even though I didn't plan to work on it with that intensity like at that specific time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the pandemic hit us just out of the blue and then we all just didn't know what to do. Not lecturers knew what to do, no one knew what to do, and the students were very lost and I was so lost. And yes, funny story, last year, so this whole entire pandemic hit and I was doing this one difficult module. That was just for me, even when I was in class, because we started in class, right? And then the pandemic hit there around, I think March, end of March. Then we started having like this online thing here around April, right? So now, even before then, this module was like a very, very big struggle for me, honestly. And I was very sure I was gonna fail it because I didn't know what was going on. I still don't know what was going on. But luckily, things didn't turn out as badly as I anticipated. And ironically, I actually have COVID to thank for that. Because had I been still class-based during that time last year, I don't think I was going to pass at all. Like, it was just horrendous. And the reason why I'm saying that is I still remember, like, I wasn't doing well at all. I think we had a group assignment there. I barely did anything. Barely. Above not doing as much, like, I just didn't know what was going on. I did not know what was going on. Like, guys, like, at all. Yeah, test, like, semester test vibe, like, child. I failed. I definitely failed. Like after an exam, guys, it was even worse. Did I not submit exam 5 hours late? Because honestly, what do you expect on Mazinto? Like I was the next, so obviously go but a whole entire exam so that also pass the whole entire module. And I was the next child, so obviously what do you expect? So obviously I took longer. It was even a 24-hour paper, I think. I slept like 3 hours from that 24-hour paper, and because I couldn't like not do anything. I had to like make sure that you're into, and even then I still needed more time because I'm fundanga, babe. So obviously what were you expecting, right? Guys, that time we were already told no late submissions. If you submit after 15 minutes, that's already like 25% gone. After 30 minutes, that's like 50%, and then after that you get 0. So now I don't know what courage did I have, and I was just like, you know what, I'd rather submit into a substantive and then deal and listen a reason valid than to submit into a pabene and failure and then fail anyway. So like, what's even the use? I go booty. Push up, panda play. Yeah, push. I think the deadline was at 6 p.m. Submitted around 10, just before 10. Now, let's submission, because obviously with the online thing, we'll submit it on the Turnitin documents so that you can scan the plagiarism, obviously, right? In Kili, obviously, after the deadline, there's a link where you can actually submit your assignments, so, or your test, your exam, whatever. Man, Tata, go to the email, Tata exam yam, attach, bale email, skagala lesingag. Esingag. I mean, nalapa clear email. I mean, I'm not lying, but I'm not telling the truth, child. And I was using, when you use, if you're a student, you will know this. When you're using a reason or an event as a reason of why you couldn't do a specific task or a specific, assignment, whatever. But you're just using it now, making it seem like it was very recent, but it was very, very long ago. And that was a pro for me, because that really helped and that really worked, and the lecturer was totally understanding. And by my exam and babes, and I'm very good with compiling into it that seems urgent. So in that way, and it really always still helped me in that way. And you can always use that as an advantage. I'm not telling you to lie, because that's very unethical, but it's definitely a good way of utilizing it. But don't abuse a child, and also reasons that they actually need to be legitimate. I was always doing into a engenamsebenzi nawe before uchaze i-reasoning uyicinge but okay, obviously these are academics, like you're not gonna like throw some lame story about anything. I don't know, because I can't tell you guys what I said, because wow, child, I don't want to self-incriminate, let's just say that. But I didn't lie, but I didn't tell the truth. So yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You must be very, very, very particular with what you tell them, because these are academics. You're not talking to a bunch of preschool kids, You're not trying to convince like about one. This is also your future. So if by Bomba you are lying, that is very unethical, and they can hold that against you, child. Understand what I'm saying? So in that way, for me, that was a pro, and it always works in my favor. And another pro that I found, gale online learning, is I'm very lazy for class. Like, and the time to bonaban to extend, I actually don't even like doing anything in the morning, honestly. I don't even study in the morning, because it's not my best time of the day. And nalapho ingaske ndibe ndedwa ndizichillele ndedwa ndiyenze izinto zami ngexesha lam, like and just relax without being pressured into, unless if I have like a test later in the day, 2 or at 5:30, okay, obviously then I need to start in the morning, child. I need to start in the morning, depending on how much I have done and how much I still need to go through, right? So njalo, that's the only way. Otherwise, andithandi yenza izinto ekuseni, and andithandi ubona abantu ekuseni, and andithandi ubona abantu engabaziyo ekuseni. Ingaske if ndiyakubona ekuseni, I see, I don't know, like a friend, a boyfriend, a family member or something. Nalapho, it's very selective. In the morning, I would rather just like to be alone, honestly, because I'm very moody and I just don't like mornings. I don't even enjoy breakfast, honestly. I just think, why are you having appetite so early? How are you having appetite so early? I just guess it has to do with the mindset, but for me, I'm just not a morning person. So yeah, like with the fact that I don't have to run to class. With the fact that I don't have to run to a fucking exam, like an exam venue or a test venue. But now they are coming, they are attacking back, giving us all of the heavy loads of work. Don't self-sabotage. Make sure that bazonke izinto zakho zisemgceni, uzenza ngendlela erayithi, ixeshile erayithi, ungaxhamli mntu. Don't make excuses. Don't submit after the date. That's only something I can do, child. And I do it very well. Also, don't submit your assignments late. don't submit your exams late. Zikhona nezinye iitshomi zam that really just do prefer to be in class, whereas I just don't want to do that. Every time I think about it, I'm thinking about 7:30 in the morning. I have to be in class at 7:30. That means I need to be, no, child, 7:30. Jani, ndisaguquka ngo7:30. Jani, njalo, guys. I just think we must just keep on pushing. Just make sure that you take care of your mental health. That's actually number one. Take care of your mental health. Hydrate. Don't dehydrate. Just hydrate. Give yourself a lot of time. Forgive yourself for all of the things that you couldn't get to, and try harder and really just try pushing yourself, because you will make it one day. It's so possible. And with all of the graduations happening, guys, honestly, congratulations. And you guys are motivating us, and we are so proud of you. And this is such a difficult time, and to see that there are people who are actually succeeding in this time, Black people who are actually pushing, the legacy and making sure that it is possible for a Black child. It honestly is. It just gives me so much joy inside, and it almost makes you feel, as a student, as a struggling Black student, and you see other struggling Black students actually make it, you're like, so all of this is actually for something. All of this counts for something, and it's going to, give me something that no one can ever take away from me. And that honestly is the greatest gift that we can receive from the alumni leaving and graduating. And we just want to say congratulations, and we just want to say thank you. That are in first year, second year, whatever, and you have been, the thing of just asking someone about when you're going to graduate, guys, drop it. Like, honestly, we will graduate graduation day. You will know, because you will see the pictures, and you will see the gown, you'll see the champers, you'll see everything. That question should just be left alone. Honestly, everyone that is here is really trying to make something out of their lives. There's no need to put unnecessary pressure, because we know how difficult it is being here and to cope here and exist here and succeed. It does feel like isn't it like this low and just awufikeleli, but uzofikelela, and every day just take it day by day, and it's at the end of the day you will get what you are destined to get. You will get what you deserve. Just keep the faith, keep praying. I think we have reached the end of our video. It was so good. It was so refreshing. I honestly did forget about the stresses of school, honestly, but thank you for having me once again. If you still have not subscribed till this point, but you have watched this video till this point, and you have team at this point, yenza izinto zenzeke, fudumeza, do the things, guys. Until next time.